wanna stop, all my brakes ain't working. Hey, cute girl, come rock on me. 234-754-T 754 is the area code. Ain't a room in the front, but my trunk will carry your load. And that ain't white paint, that's dry crap. Windshield wipes sound like dying cats. My car battery keeps stalling off, and my rear view mirror keeps falling off. I need Tylenol, cause my shocks is busted. Bumper stickers to block the rust. With car gonna smell like shrimp fried rice. I'm straight exhibit on pimp my ride, cause I love my Bugle. I slide into my Bugle. We riding, sweeping through this. No matter if my roof's looking rusted, on my windows busted, inside smelling busted. When it brings a tug, it trust me. A Bugle, that's what I got. A Bugle, caught up in a Bugle. You know you had a Bugle. Let me see you do the Bugle. Bugle, Bugle, going through the Bugle. Out with the new and in with the old to get in. And my car stick a wrench in the door. Even though we D'd up, you could all get in. My hoop there's not a shirt I'm falling in. So hit the alternator, get the car started. We cooped up, swerving through the lot. It died. A roof interior is always falling. Remove it now. Look at all the drawings. Orange on my Florida tags. No windows, only garbage bags. Still got the club and I make music. This bass music, not bass music. My car breaks down. You know I'ma take the jam from the express or I'ma ride the train. Got stocks, no candy, paint is old. Let me see your hoop there roll. I love my hoop there. I slide into my Bugle. We riding, sweeping through this. No matter if my roof's looking rusted, on my windows busted, inside smelling busted. When it brings a tug, it trust me. A Bugle, that's what I got. A Bugle, we caught up in a Bugle. You know you had a Bugle. Let me see you do the Bugle. Bugle, going through the
We've got a brand new San Diego Comic-Con drop from Paras Entertainment. Anime by Rob Cannon. We've got 8 exclusive covers with cover art by Sukisha Ray and Jeffrey Tai, with homages to Akira, Evangelion, and Drive. You can get it at the That Spider-Man booth Whatnot during San Diego Comic-Con, or if you're at the show, check out JPG at booth 802. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Minty Fresh Morning Show. It's the people versus the Minty Fresh Morning Show, Season 2, Episode 59. It's your boy, GemMint.
And it's your girl, Honorable Phie.
The Honorable Phie presiding. That's the last thing they need to do is give you a gavel.
That's the last thing they
black
should
robe.
do. I need 2 gavels because I'm banging both of them.
Be banging them gavels like...
Yo. Hey, Tommy
Anyway.
Keys, cheese all through the bitch.
What's going on, everybody? Hope you had a great weekend. It's Monday morning. Unfortunately,
For some of us, for one of us, it's Friday.
I feel like I have nothing to talk about today. Bro, I have been hooked on this Expedition 33. I feel like KFB.
I think you're going to propose to her soon.
Instead of the VR world, I'm stuck in the Expedition 33 world. Bro, basically all I got to do is get up to level 99 and beat Simon, and I got the platinum.
It's like he's actually in the game. He's like, I got this expedition. I can't come home
You don't
yet.
understand. The whole fate of the universe relies on me.
I'm like, babe.
But, yo, Expedition 33 is a good-ass game.
No. Hey, Manny, don't encourage him.
Hey, man. Yeah.
Don't encourage him.
It is that heat, man. Bro,
It's so boring.
It's
He's like,
on-
look what I'm doing. And I'm like, I just see thousands of menus.
It's
with
on right
lots
now
of words.
upstairs. I've been playing it in the morning before doing stuff. Bro, Expedition 33. Because I'm on level 91. It's a big grind from 91 to 99. So I'm just grinding right now, like the clips.
Who decided 1,000,000 hit point bosses was like, I'm so like, it's an hour-long battle.
Simon Phase 2's got 45 million HP.
It's hours of fighting, like nonstop fighting. Like it's not like, oh, here's a battle, then I move to this next. It's a whole. It's like so intense.
Flippy, I do think you would like it. I thought it was MJ who said that because first of all, MJ is hooked on it right now too, man. Yeah, where's Dirty Diggler was playing it. Josh Phelps was playing it. A few of y'all were on it.
Wow,
bro, it's a good ass game, man.
I don't even think you're anywhere near beating it. He's like, I've only got 91 through 99 levels yet. I'm like, babe, if it's like any game you've ever played, that's more levels than you've already done up to level 91. It's already more points, more. It's gonna take you forever.
What up, Mock? It's turn-based, but you're actively playing defense as well. What did Brad say? What's good about it? Man, I like turn-based RPGs. The graphics are great. The music, the whole environment, the ambiance. I like the leveling up and like being able to defeat enemies that you weren't able to defeat prior, and like I don't know, in the open world thing with Esqui and you're flying around now. You used to be able to just walk around. It's like Final Fantasy. It's a Final Fantasy game.
Is Esqui the big huge?
You know
when he's flying through the sky, kicking his little stupid feet.
I see you. MJ's playing. There goes MJ right there. What up, Devin? Devin the dude. Good morning. Hope you had a great weekend, bro. I barely got. I think I did.
You could say he's been on an expedition.
I've been on quite the expedition. But the weekend I just been Expedition 33 and hit the gym, and that's it. Eric Thompson, yeah, it said I don't know. I didn't know were there messages from last night? It definitely wasn't any.
Thank you for commenting this because we were concerned.
I was like, yo, what if nobody shows up?
Nobody wants to talk to us anymore.
That'll be embarrassing. Well, I mean, they're probably sick of us by now, man. That we then did 160 of these.
We did more than that.
Well, I mean, yeah, consecutively though with this whole thing. What? Hold on. What did Eric say? Time for the Minty Best Morning Show. I'm cooked. Where's Greg?
Who the fuck is Greg?
What is Greg? We got the thumbnail like
Alistair. What's up?
What do they call it? McCray. What do they call like the deposition, the sketch? What do they call the thing that our thumbnail is?
A Manny.
Like it's courtroom sketch is what the thumbnail is.
Whatever. He says he got a cash offer on his house. He's leaving for Arizona tomorrow to buy a house.
Congratulations.
Jealous
of
you.
I kept on telling myself this weekend, yo, this is the weekend, man. Our buyers are going to get an
the
offer.
Day.
We're going to get that call today. They got an offer over the weekend. They didn't, but that's what I'm manifesting.
Today would be a good day, though. It's the last day of the month. It's the last day of the month.
They had to have had mad showings over the weekend, I would think.
The last day.
But yo, Manny, congratulations, bro.
Yes, congratulations.
What the hell, man?
Frick.
Boobins.
What up?
What up, Boobins? What up, Nico G said, big day today. How we all doing? Why is it a big day? I'm hoping it's a big day today. What is today?
Big day.
It's the end of June.
Huge day. Biggest day you've ever seen.
Annex, what up? Fallen Hero, what up? Grief. Them beautiful gems. It's July for Flippy. It's in July. It's the first of the month for Flippy. Damn.
Flippy, is July look nice?
What's July going to be like?
Is it going to be good to us?
What up, Mock? What up, Leash? Wherever Leash is at.
Leash.
Flippy is in the future. Chad said, Gem, I heard Cameron is stone cold and paid in full. He is. He is. Great movie.
Is he wearing all pink?
No.
What's up, Toxic Achiever?
It was supposed to be in the 80s, so they're wearing a lot of this Dapper Dan stuff. So Dapper Dan was this dude in New York that would take like designer clothes and make it like streetwear before designer clothing was doing streetwear. So it would be like Gucci suits.
Dabbling in a little haberdashery.
More G's on me than a late 80s.
Do you know what that word is? Have you heard of haberdashery?
Never heard of that in my life.
It's like ties and pocket squares and shit.
No, it was really just like Gucci print, like all over jackets and stuff like that.
I think.
David Clark in the house eating a fat Italian sub right now.
David Clark, what time is it?
Yeah, geez, Louise.
It's early.
Tommy King's cheese all through the bitch. Michael, what up? Thanks for coming by. Said video inspired me to locate one of the Ghost Rider premium formats from Sideshow from a distributor for pretty close to the original price. Yo, congrats. Great piece.
Real nice.
They got the variant coming out, but I think that the original is better than the variant. The variant seems a little bit more vibrant,
right?
But the original had like the spiked gauntlets and the singed leather jackets. Where'd you get the bricks? Jerry, the whole building is brick. Speaking of bricks, yo, I keep going outside to admire our brick wall. Man, our boy Gio, he did a hell of a job out there, man.
He did one hell of a job.
And it kind of has rain. And now all the bricks he did are kind of ashy like the other bricks. You can't even tell that he made a repair over there. I'll be admiring the bricks. Yo, I've been watching Seinfeld. I put it on at night just to kind of fall asleep too. So Phie's been watching it.
I haven't been watching it. But he put on an episode. I'm like, wait a second. Is this the first episode? I don't think I've ever seen this.
The pilot episode is where they're in the laundromat, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Eric Thompson, I feel like you didn't hear anything that he said. He's been playing Expedition 33. There's been no other cinema to hit the TV.
No, I haven't watched the movie. Just put on Seinfeld at night is about it. Peter Powers, what up?
It's a courtroom sketch, I think.
Courtroom sketch? Yeah.
It's just a courtroom sketch.
Avoided eBay waiting for delivery. Yo, that's a great piece, man.
I like eBay.
Yeah, people always hit me up and like, yo, where's a good place to buy like this statue or that statue? It's always something that's sold out or whatever. It's like, yo, eBay is like the best place to buy it easily.
eBay is a good place for buyers, though, in my opinion. I don't think that it's a good place for sellers.
No, I sell mad shit on eBay, bro.
I know, but I think eBay does a lot of siding with the buyers. Like,
oh, yeah, that's true.
And they really...
So the thing about eBay is if you're a seller and they make any complaint, you just got to eat that and like whatever they're trying to do. There's no point of even arguing. But if I showed you my, what is it, a 1098 from eBay from 2024? It's up there. It's like a full-time job.
Ooh.
JSS, what up?
What's up, Polylope?
What's going on this last day? Yo, I got to platinum this Expedition 33 so I can move on to the next thing in my life. I got to take a break from playing the games. I got a lot of shit I got to do in July. What do you think the next thing is going to be that is going to just take all of your attention next? Well, I got to get some videos cranking. I got to put a bunch of shit on eBay, matter of fact. On eBay. I got to list a bunch of stuff on eBay. Baby. I got to sell a bunch of omnibus that I don't mind parting with. I got to sell a bunch of stuff. MZ Abrams says eBay gives him trust issues as a seller or as a buyer? As a seller, of course. Cobra Dad, what up? Yeah. And then new comics this week. I got to check to see what's coming out. That's funny. Yeah, you can't tell which live show thumbnails were made by the shirts. Chad, Heard Above the Rim soundtrack's one of the best ever. I forgot what was on there. Hold on. Above the Rim. That was one of those movies I never really got into. Tupac's in that movie, right? Tupac? Dog Pound, SWV. Oh, Regulate was on there. Hell yeah. Pour Out a Little Liquor. Who else? Aaron Hall. Oh, Rough and Tough with My Afro Puffs is on there. Lady of Rage. Little Albie Shore. Dog Pound for Life. Regulate was a huge song. That's the song that really introduced me to like West Coast like gangster rap. Gangster. Gangster. The Pimp and the Gangster. Yo, that was such a good album. A great, underrated album that you could listen to from the front to the back, from the rooter to the tutor, is Dirty, the Pimp and the Gangster. It's so it's like good. They're like a South version of Bone Thugs, but they don't try to sound like Bone Thugs, but they're they sound southern. 6 Deep Creeping, Hit the Floor. There's a bunch of songs on there. The whole album rise. Yo, I can't believe he sold the house within 24, had 8 offers. Damn. So happy for you. I am seething with jealousy. A little bit jealous. But I am very happy for you. For real. That's a good sign. It's a good sign of the market as a whole. Hold on. I saw something the other day that reminded me of Manny, and I was going to send it to him, like Alec Manning. I always want to call you Manny. What was it? It was about Mercedes-Benz. It was about Mercedes-Benz. I haven't actually wore this one in a while, man. It was kind of on the bottom of a drawer somewhere. You guys can't see what my shirt is, but I promise you it's cooler than his. It's the Vesuvian Rick Sanchez. Vesuvian Man. Yes. Expedition is that heat for sure. Tommy Keys, hope you're doing well. Flippy, you should try. Did you ever start doing the Dark Ages? Are you still on that Avatar Pandora? KFB on the Mario Kart Worldwide Domination tip. Is he? I haven't seen him in a couple weeks, man. Thanks, Jordo. What up, Jordo? Oh, Jordo, he got the platinum on that Expedition 33. Bro, I'm on this level 99 grind right now. How do you beat it? How do you beat it? I asked him over the weekend, like, how the hell do you beat Simon? But now I'm doing a solo Mayel build, Mayel in God mode. But I just got to get her up to the point where she can kill him in like a couple of hits. After watching you do all of this grinding, I don't want to hear anything about a double torsoed woman and a nurse coming at you. Need to just beat them and a roach on the ground. Back on Silent Hill 2 after this expedition. We got to get back on it. Xavier Alvarez. What's so good about it? Cobra Dad working on his first platinum trophy. Skylanders Imaginators. I've heard of that though. Who's Simon? He's the last side boss that I got to beat. He has his own trophy. He says that he's the hardest boss in the game. Is a fucking bitch. Yo, he's the worst, man. Hello Voltage wants to know when the physical store is coming. I don't think so. It wouldn't even be a store. It would be a physical location where there will be stuff that you could buy, but it's really going to be mostly for hanging out. What up, Hello Voltage? Yo, thanks for the $2. I don't see. ever doing a physical store, man. It's too much stress because you're basically going to debt, getting inventory. I don't know. I don't like that. I just don't see. I'm not
a good employee.
How much walk-in traffic am I really gonna get?
I talk way too much. No work's getting done.
Yeah, this seems like a kids game or something, though, right?
Yeah, Skylanders.
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, they have all these types of amiibos and stuff. You can collect the little figures. It's just kind of like it's like Disney Infinity, is what it's like.
Oh, Disney Infinity. Why did they let that go?
Oh, he's talking about Expedition. The music is peak. I think that again, the music is good. They overdo it a little bit with the vocals, I think. If it was just music, I think it would be
There's
good.
one part though, the music sounds like they're trying to channel Seinfeld.
At the flying casino thing where you can't even go into the casino and do anything.
Listen, Florida, stop calling me.
Bing 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 bing. Dungeons and Dragons next.
Curmudgeon says Gem Mart.
What do you think the Spider-Man 2 extended edition will have in it? What's he talking about? Is that for the game? Are they're re-releasing it or something?
Not Kmart, Gmart.
Is that a thing?
No.
Oh, Gem Mart is Gmart. Turn that Lumiere song on. I'll cry every time. You got to ride out to the OST.
Do the girls collect Labubu? My daughter Jay does not like to buy things brand new. She's a secondhand kind of girl, so no.
She got that from you.
And Megan,
but she does it with her own style, though.
Megan doesn't care.
Esquisha. Cash offer is crazy.
I'm so
jealous. Road Dog says 99 levels ambiance. Alistair McCrae, Polly Lopes, what up? Cutting that fruit, making that guac, and making that guap while you're at it.
Whoa. Mila Jovovich might get cast as a female Beyonder. What is that, Chad Knutson? How are ya? Hello.
They did call. I was just busy playing Expedition. True. Toxic Achiever, what up? Bro, it's actually raining here today. The pink tall tee with the crispy white forces. Did he have the pink tall tee on and paid in full? I don't think so.
Toby Maguire turns 50. He just turned 50 the other day, says Alec Manning. And he said, how he's that old?
Yeah, I mean, he's 10 years older than us. I'm 41.
What?
JSS, it's a composite drawing. That's what I was thinking of. Courtroom sketches are called courtroom sketches. Go figure.
We needed you to make this comment.
I know. We needed somebody.
We needed you to make this comment.
In the biz. That's what they call it in the biz.
In the biz. We used to have, remember we had that one attorney that was in here? Michael Goba.
Oh, that was your guy.
I did. You got rear-ended by a semi? Call me, Michael Goba.
You got the variant coming too. You got to put them each on each one of your nightstands. Have the glowing Ghost Rider for what do you call that? The nightstand lamps. What do you call a light you put on your nightstand?
And like an end table lamp?
Yeah, end table lamp. You could do that.
Or just a lamp.
Yeah, it was all Expedition 33, of course.
At your service, GemMintC.
The free consultation, free consulting. Yeah, I saw Flippy in Perth. Avatared out. I saw the Avatar
avatared.
Bro, be going all out. The cosplay looked good, man. And he was at some type of soccer game or some shit.
My favorite is when I think you're on like a table or something and you are just crouched down, full
Navi.
He
had the braided back hair with the Navi braid coming out the back.
I got into an argument with one of our kids, like Navi braid their hair. They're like, why is his hair braided? I'm like, they braid their hair.
JSS says the police sketches are to ID suspects. What about that one episode of Seinfeld where they go and get the police sketch to describe what to describe what the woman looks like to Jerry or something like that?
No, I think just so he could see her again. I don't remember.
I don't remember the specifics. Chad hopes Edward Norton shows up in Secret Wars. I don't think he will, man. Isn't he on Kevin Feige's shit list of actors he'll never work with again? Right up there with Terrence Howard.
I don't see how Edward Norton could be. And he was one of the
Hulk. He's Hulk. Yeah. So why couldn't he be in Secret Wars? Well, no. The thing is, you're right. You're unknowingly right. Because Edward Norton is the same Bruce Banner Hulk that Mark Ruffalo plays. But they could always make that a whole multiverse thing. Of course, that's the problem with the multiverse.
That's how you make everything get muddy.
For those
you can't just have a multiverse. I don't think there's enough evidence to prove that there is an actual alternate dimensions.
David Clark bought a box of rubbers off eBay, free shipping.
So how many kids are you trying to have?
I wouldn't trust him. There goes MZ Abrams. What up? What up?
What up?
Word to Gustav. Yo, they did my dog dirty.
I'm full of coffee. I feel.
Oh, you bought the coffee? Oh, I see you're on a mission today. What they do? Drove to Hershey Park on Saturday. Thunderstorm shut the park down, so we went home after riding like 2 kiddie rides and nothing more. Drove around yesterday buying collectibles and some shoes. Damn. Sounds like a hell of a weekend. What's going on to, what is this? Jagron 2. Just find out his Harley Who Laughs 1/3 scale should be shipping out to me. Yo, congrats. Crazy huge piece. The Harley Quinn huge? Who laughs. Yeah.
Is it where she's holding the bat under her mallet underneath her butt?
I don't think so.
On the skates?
It goes with the Batman Who Laughs statue that you love so much. G Moya, what up? Liger Style, what up? Tupac and Marlon Wayans, Love Above the Rim. What up, Bobby Sharp? Above the rim and all around it. Phie gets a white chocolate mocha hot in a tall.
They handed me one cold yesterday, and I almost threw it back in the window. No.
Arnold Knight says he loves Kyle Watts. Kyle, what about Michael Watts? Michael Watts, he made me hot. Were you gonna say something else? Did I mess you up?
No, I just was like, I went to go grab it and I go, oh, that's not for me.
Robert Mulder, what up? David Clark said, you're so gangster, you're pimping your mama out. What is that from? I don't know. K Marco, appreciate that. Sent me that Eddie Brock Carnage issues that I needed. Jordo, nice blonde. Phie is very blonde today.
I didn't brush my hair, that's why. I just took it out of the ponytail. I was like, fuck it. We're doing it live.
The Bronze Page Comics, he said, is it a buyer's or seller's market for comics? And his other hobbies are becoming more popular than comics, like gaming or card collect. I'm not really in the market, but I think it's still a buyer's market. And I do think that cards are way more popular than comics right now, especially Pokemon cards.
Yeah, let me tell you right now, I could easily get sucked into the Pokemon whole bullshit.
People love.
I have to actively fight against it. I go to the comic book shops with him, and I'm literally like, anyone who's looking at Pokemon cards are like, so what are we looking at? I don't even know what's going on here. I'm trying to not, but I can't help but talk to people.
First of all, at our grocery store, they got the Pokemon machine right at the checkout.
Yo, and it's always
sold out. For real.
It's like,
that's crazy.
I need people who are in the Pokemon community to message me because I need to find out how to do this.
Yo, Simon is a bitch. I can I think 1-shot or 2-shot phase 1, but it's all about that phase 2, man. The 45 milli. I got to figure it out, man.
Final.
Yeah, you did say it wrong. It's Vitruvian Man. What'd you call it? You had an S or a C or something in there.
I don't know or care.
It's Vitruvian
I could have called it the fucking virtual man. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
I saw this too, man. I hate that when I'm playing a game and I'm looking at guys and they're like, oh, this was pre-patch. I hate they patch this stuff and then it's like, I hate it. Tom Lennox, what up? What up? What's the big movie of the year, man? That's the thing about July, man. We got Superman and Fantastic Four. We gotta wait to see what happens after the summer. You got Jurassic World coming out. I'm not really excited for that.
Phelps, I just want to get in. I honestly only really like the original 151.
You gotta get the one. I was gonna say
that's all I really care about. I don't really care about the new like. I just want the original.
Babe, you gotta do a Pokemon bag, bro.
I have it. I have all the shit for it. I just have to find the space and time.
As if they called someone in a fantasy world Simon. What about how I always hated how the boss for Street Fighter 4, his name was Seth. I thought it was super lame. Eric's craving some Silent Hill 2 and Alien Isolation. Our house in the middle of the street.
People get arrested all the time for Pokemon theft. Yes.
I know. I see that all the time. Actually, there's a guy. I'm about to hit him with unfollow. I hate to say it, but it's like, bro, I'm sick of the reels about the Pokemon theft. I care less. Or I couldn't care less. Didn't we have this?
Yeah.
GemMint Big Box Store. Get you 100 pack of GemMint toilet paper. Why am I selling toilet paper?
Yeah.
Oh, is it from Spyro? Maybe, Grief. I don't know. GemMart. Do our kids collect those? You said this? Lulu LaRue?
Nope. Labubu.
Is it really Labubu?
Yeah.
What is Labubu?
It's those little purse charms. The little.
Jay used to try to collect those backpacks at one point. What do they call those?
Oh,
same kind of name.
Right. Loungefly.
Loungefly. Yeah, I think I did. Spider-Man. So what are we talking about, Kane Marco? They're re-releasing. Well, they have a Spider-Man 2.1 is like the director's cut of the movie. But then I don't know if we were talking about the movie or the game. Eric got a crazy pen, the Benjamin. Toby turned 50.
Crazy.
Well, the thing is, he was like 20 something when we were teenagers, so it makes sense. Your girl Mila Jovovich might get cast as a female Beyonder.
What's a Beyonder?
Beyonder is like the big boss in the original Secret Wars comic book series. I don't know. I read it. I can never really remember much about the Beyonder. I guess he's super powerful. He comes from beyond our universe. I guess it's supposed to be some type of godlike being. Pino Crespo, what up?
Pino.
Labubu says sounds like a demonic force. Pat says it reminds me of Ojo Bobo Dodo.
Ojo Boo Boo.
Nicknamed the Pen Double Dragon. That's pretty fat. The three Spider-Man movies are being re-released in theaters. That's pretty cool, I guess. Toby's Forever 30. What up, the Wingless? Toby had a lot to come back home from war, only to find out his brother was banging his wife. What movie was that?
That is isn't that have Natalie Portman in it?
I don't know. It sounds familiar. I don't know what movie that is, though.
That movie moves me. That one part where he comes home and finds out what's happening. Yo, life ruining. That's horrible. That's a horrible. Like I don't know what the exact parameters of what happened were, but essentially he was at war. I guess they assumed he was dead. He ends up coming home. His wife had moved on. Horrible.
His brothers?
Brothers.
What about Four Brothers with Mark Wahlberg? What is it? Andre 3000, Tyrese?
I did always like that movie.
It was a good movie. Hey, say hello to your mother for me.
Yo, let me tell you right now.
Tell him.
What the heck?
What do you want?
Why do you boys say hi to your mom?
Nobody says that. Just Mark Wahlberg.
Jesus.
Manny just started Peaky Blinders. I don't know.
I know. Yeah, I saw you put that on Facebook.
I heard
it's good. Peaky Blinders has that guy from, I can't even think of his name because it's Cillian Murphy from Oppenheimer. He's in it.
Is it an old show? Four Brothers is good too.
Yeah, it takes place in like the 20s or something, or I'm wrong.
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio
1800s?
being 50 is more weird to me than Tobey Maguire being 50. Because like Titanic came out and he was like 16 or something in my mind. I don't know. He was a youngster. In the middle of the street.
Peaky Blinders.
Tommy's about to crack his second monster of the day. Dude, you don't need, put the monster down.
Listen.
You don't need this much energy.
Here's the thing about monsters. They turn you into a monster. Don't be a monster.
Wingless said Mark Ruffalo was a terrible banner, except his first appearance between him and Natasha. I did like him in the first Avengers movie, though. I ain't gonna lie.
It's Birmingham, not London. You know, we're Americans, and you're the size of Delaware, all right? Everything's right there.
Jordan's like, God, a monster sounds so good right now. Chad, I don't see myself going to spend money at a movie theater on these movies that we have in the house for free.
See?
I don't see that, man. I don't like the movie going experience. I know I've said this before a few times, so I'm definitely not going to see a movie I've seen a million times and own.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not going to go to the movie theater see a movie I already saw, unless it's The Matrix. No. I would go and watch Fifth Element in the theater again, but I would need everybody to be very quiet.
I'm gonna check it out, Flippy. He did a walking around the convention. See, that should be on your YouTube channel.
Oh, you put it in the Discord?
It's in the Discord. If a girl like Harley Quinn, if she has bipolar disorder, what's the worst drive-through story? So yesterday at the drive-through, they had us waiting forever. It wasn't the drive-through. It was we were picking up some Culver's for Phie, and she ordered an ice cream with it. Dude came out. First of all, they never put the fudge on it. And it was like half of a small. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this, man? He ended up he remade it for us.
I don't think he remade it. I think he just plopped more.
I mean, whatever you gotta do.
That makes the most sense.
I was like, bro, oh, you forgot the fudge, and like, What's up, man? Is this coming out of your paycheck or what?
Right. It's not like you're paying for part of it.
No, I was nice about it. But,
he was.
But I did ask him to put some more in there.
Put some respect on it.
The Metal Elf, Chad, what up?
What if it was in 4D, Pat Ayala?
Did someone say The Matrix? The Matrix in theaters? Is that what they're doing as well?
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, man.
Hi, Tim.
Get the Final Fantasy cards. Art is peak. I saw you guys in the Discord getting them Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering.
Oh, that one could get me easy too. Magic the Gathering?
Yeah.
They should do an ICP version of those, the Gathering cards.
I think I said, yeah.
Come on, guys.
I think I saw it in the Discord. They were sharing. I was like, damn, I wish I knew how to play Magic. I would like to get into Magic.
I feel like there's anything goes. Anything goes. You can interpret the cards in any way.
Maybe we'll get into it once we finally sell this house.
Never.
We'll get into Pokemon 151 and Magic the Gathering.
I'm going to get 151 Pokemon tattoos.
Somebody has that for sure.
So many people have that. So many people have that. And it's all back tattoos. It's the whole back
Tommy,
tattoo.
I wish there was trading cards similar to Magic, but not Magic. Right. Like get all the stats out of here and just give me the art and a set I can collect.
I'll tell you a set that I absolutely, if I had access to it, I would want the whole thing. And it's the Divorced Dads packs.
What did I say I needed to find?
I said it about needing to learn about Pokemon cards. He immediately popped up in the chat. He's like, yes, what do you need to know?
Yeah, the Pokemon theft is crazy. Is Major Payne one of the top 10 funniest movies of all time? It might make your top 10. It might be a top 10 Wayne's Brothers production movie.
They did Lord of the Lords. What is it? Is it Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Why am I thinking Lords of the Rings?
It's only one Lord.
Lord of the Ring magic cards? That's not right. Lord of the Rings.
Don't they have Spider-Man ones coming out too? Or Marvel magic cards coming out? The Scotty Man at Arms is in the house. He in the house. The Fantastic Snore.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
Tommy,
I don't give a damn.
Tommy Keys agrees with you. He says, take away the complicated rules. Just give me the cool cards.
And give me a checklist and a set I can complete. Don't give me a 1 out of 1 parallels. I got to pay $1,000 for.
That infuriates me, Jordo, that they did a SpongeBob set.
No, of Magic? No way. SpongeBob was after my time. I never got into SpongeBob.
No.
I'm more of a Ren and Stimpy era kid.
Hell yeah.
F is the best movie of the year. I'm biased because I'm an F1 fan too. What is F?
I think that was supposed to be F1. He accidentally pressed
shift and made an exclamation point. I'm putting exclamation points at the end of all of these sentences.
And this one. Ren and Stimpy Magic the Gathering cards, curmudgeon. Yes.
That would be dope.
The Goblin collection, which we all know what that is.
They should have done a Ren and Stimpy and Real Monsters mashup. 90s Jurassic Park Phie bag would be amazing. That is true. I've
been looking. They have Jurassic Park bed sheets. I've been looking.
Oh, yeah. They do have. Hell yeah. I've seen those before.
Heck yeah.
Josh says the originals are a few $100s a pack. The modern 151 set focuses on the originals, but those aren't super cheap either.
Fossil and Jungle are the two 151 packs.
I think it would be cool to collect the 151 modern. We don't need to be going broke trying to get the old shit.
No, we do. That's what I want.
You want the OG?
Yes. I want with a little dust underneath the little flip in the back.
You're crazy.
I am crazy.
You're wild. Faithful Steve says he got his wife, Stephanie, right?
No, that's his daughter's name.
Oh, daughter, Stephanie. To watch the 1995 Heat movie with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. Still a classic. Would have to admit the movie could have been done in 2 hours nowadays. I still haven't watched Heat. I might have seen it.
I won't.
Polylope says, Gem, you just blew my mind. That thing you just sang always plays at my job, and it bothers me how I can't understand what he was saying. Damn, what song was it?
He goes out, he says it.
Oh, in the middle of the street, our house.
You don't know this song?
I feel like that's from a commercial or something.
Right.
Some 80s joint.
Wait, Manny just says Carlito's Way. What is that?
Carlito's Way is another Al Pacino kind of mob movie.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Indoor Sugar, what's up?
Indoor Sugar. Dark is 10 out of 10? Is that what that says?
Yeah.
Darkness.
Darkness.
Steve doesn't understand Pokemon cards. I could have $1 million
card.
Yeah, same. I don't know anything about him either. I mean, unless it's a Charizard, I feel like Charizard is
Why are you
the big one.
saying it so much emphasis on the R part?
How do you say it?
It's Charizard.
Charizard? No, I'm pretty sure I'm saying it right. Got it right.
That's exactly. That's exactly. I couldn't think of the word. I was like, what the fuck is the word I'm trying to say? Got it right.
MJ, we need our buyer to get a buyer. Come on.
At this point, I'm going to be like, you know what? We're buying your house. Let's just switch houses.
Beyonder is an entire... Is that what it is? I don't even remember the whole Beyonder lore to be really real.
Good luck, TK. What's up?
I never got into it either on night. It was... I think it was... What I'm looking for? After my time? I feel like I was already too old when it came out.
What? Pokemon cards came out in 95? Am I wrong?
Well,
what year was it?
When I was a youngster, it was all about Spider-Man, the animated series, X-Men.
I mean, is
Batman.
11 young? Is 11
I just
young?
wasn't into anime at the time, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I wasn't into DBZ either at the
Phelps,
time.
was it 95? I'm not proficient at Google.
They got an upcoming X-Files Lego set. I hope the Smoky Man's in this one.
98? 99?
98. Back in 98, when I was pushing weight.
Stop. Is that really what year it was?
You was a ballerina. You got the Pokemon cards. I seen you.
Flippy, you give me too much credit. I don't like to use that foil liner bullshit.
But Doom defeats him. That's because he's Doom, baby. If she collects Labubu, she will 100% stab you in your sleep.
Listen, if she doesn't collect Labubu, that number is still not 0.
Garrett Hedlund, is that an actor? The guy should have been Reed Richards.
Oh, I get what you're saying now, Tommy. He was giving a real hard R in that Charizard.
Charizard.
Like, what are you doing?
Peaky Blinders is amazing. Tommy said it's a bit cringe. Took over the UK for a while. People dressing like the show, etc. You guys love Doctor Who over there. That's something I don't think I will ever get into.
I can't. I see people with like the
was it 1920s London or?
Hello from Sweden.
How did you get to Sweden?
Hello.
I followed you, Dad. You promised you weren't leaving. There's no way someone says Sweden and that doesn't automatically trigger in my brain every time.
Wait.
But hello.
I don't know.
Take on
Tommy's he says only retards like Doctor Who.
Jeez Louise Delarice. Fallen Hero's wife's got a crush on Cillian Murphy. More like Cillian Murphy.
Am I right?
Birmingham, not London.
Dang, I really do want to go see 100 Years Later. Or what is it? 28 years later.
What? No, I know, Lucas. That's the joke. I know why she likes Four Brothers. We all know why. I was a big fan of Andre 3000 being an actor. Then he stopped.
I saw this reel yesterday.
Be cool.
And it had me fucked up for a little while. This woman married a man who was a triplet. And I was like, wait a second. What?
That's Phie's other. Never mind.
That would be crazy. But they're all like, they're bringing her food and they're calling themselves husband number 1, husband number 2, and husband number 3.
That's weird.
And I'm like, you're brothers. Do you guys all like her?
Is this
you're triplets?
Four Brothers triggered this memory?
Yeah,
for you?
it did. I was just
Three
like,
brothers.
Yo, if 3 of you existed.
We were talking.
Jesus
Mock
Christ.
says that's as bad as the clowns wearing cuts and Sons of Anarchy merch. I know. I always liked that look, but you can't be wearing them cuts like that, man. Can't be wearing the biker vests. Energy drinks slowly rot your insides. I don't know what they do, but
you know what they also do? Are delicious. So.
Multipass. What if it was in 4D? I don't know who Alfie Solomons is. The Matrix. Tin Man.
Tardis.
They did fudge up the ice cream.
But let me tell you right now, I ate all of it. So
can't blame Culver. You see the type of people you hire. You know what's funny? I actually don't, because we only really ever order for pickup over there.
And let me tell you something. It's never the same employee. They must the turnaround
for real.
Every person when they show up for work, they must every morning have to go over all the rules again. Like, hey, all of you are new.
And I feel like every time they come bring out the food to us, it's either a teenager or like somebody that's
who
really
should
old.
be retired. Like
that's like the Seinfeld sketch on the type of people that work at the movie theaters. Our house. People like Peaky Blinders, Arc 3D. The movie to wrap up the series comes out this summer. In my mind, I think I'm confusing it with like Twin Peaks, the show and the movie.
I don't like Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is an old show, or it's because I think it's on Netflix. Does it just look old?
And why is there a restaurant named that as well?
And why are all of the waitresses in this restaurant essentially whore adjacent?
Is the Twin Peaks sports bar restaurant referencing their boobs with Twin Peaks?
I think
is it like saying Hooters?
Curmudgeon says Twin Peaky Blinders.
The mashup that we all wanted. Thunderbolts drops digitally on Monday for the digital.
Guess what? I'm still not gonna watch
Tommy's got loads of Lords of the Ring magic cards. Which Transformers movie, show, comic, video game has the most flamboyant Optimus Prime?
All of them.
I don't think he's ever flamboyant. He's always super stern dude.
Who is that? Is there a real character that meme is from that has a crane for his junk?
I don't think so. Unless that's one of the
Is that a Constructicon?
Dirty Diggler, what up?
We drive now, and like if we pass by some kind of big construction gem, always goes, that is definitely a Constructicon.
Dirty Diggler. I be thinking of you when because I think you came a little bit late. I've been on Expedition 33. I'm almost got to get the platinum. And I remember you were helping us find the key in the garbage can when we were streaming it the first time I played it, and how far we've come since then. And what's crazy about that's messed up that's a missable item, because you can go back to Lemire later on. And I even went to that same trash can, and there was something there. Like you talk to the guy that's in the trash can, straight Oscar the Grouch style, and he gives you something, but
a hard time.
The thing that you have to get in the beginning is the old key to get some crap later. That's messed up that they did that. They could have easily kept it there without making it missable. Fallen Hero also got the Lord's cards.
Michael, your name reminds me of John Travolta in that movie where he is an angel. He's just Michael. He's just Michael.
Yeah, Michael.
You're just Michael.
You know what's a low-key underrated? I think I might have said this before. John Travolta movie, Phenomenon. Not to be confused with the LL Cool J, something like a phenomenon.
I'm thinking of something completely like different. Phenomenon.
Did they really do a SpongeBob Magic the Gathering set? Because that's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's whack.
Yeah, I've been seeing they've been dropping them in the Discord. Spider-Man ones are already out.
Jordo says he had to play the entire game to get that.
I know, I saw that, bro.
Again, he had to play the whole game again and get it.
But he just had to go and get all the what was it that it unlocked? The records or the journals? Probably the records.
Jonathan, I have absolutely heard of ABBA, and if you play any of their music, I can sing it. All right.
Is ABBA not Take On Me? Yeah, it is. That's what the thumbnails kind of looks like too. The Take.
You're talking about Aha.
Aha is what I'm talking about for sure. 100%.
ABBA is, hold on, they're Swedish, right? Fuck, Mom. What is? Just say one of the titles of one of the songs, Mom, so I can sing it.
Curtis, what up? Oh, I was looking for the One Ring. It was found and sold for 1.5 milli. Ruben Goose, what up? The White Tiger, cool, calm, and collected.
Why are we talking about Halle Berry?
Halle Berry. A whole pack of Halle Berries is what Jamie Foxx witnessed.
Oh, I love that. Oh, Tommy Keys, that is a song. That's not one I like to sing, though. But yeah, I do like Mamma Mia. That's right. Mamma Mia. Oh, Dancing Queen. Oh, money, money, money. Yes.
Dancing Queen, I know.
Yes.
She's just 17.
Guys, always singing about teenagers.
What's
the
up with that?
Deal?
What's up with that? She tried to ruin this song by Google Dolls for me, Iris.
I didn't try to. It's
Red beams coming at me, Iris.
Oh my God, I'm going to lose it.
Brad said he started the show Dark on Netflix this weekend and got me hooked. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, Dark is a good one. I have to watch it. It's very dark sci-fi.
What is Liger Style saying over here?
We are, Jonathan. We are a weird group of people.
That's true. Oh,
Swedish people.
You're Swedish?
Yeah, I'm babe. Look at me. I'm everything. I'm everything. We have this discussion all the time.
Pick an ethnicity and stick with it.
I'm whatever.
I thought you were Filipino.
I'm an eighth of that.
Chad really wishes I was in a 90s boy band. All his smooth moves and beautiful tenor voice. Let's go. I could have been, man. Call me Donnie.
Halle Berry was in the Flintstones.
The Flintstones was a good movie, man. They did a great job of recreating the cartoon in live action, keeping it fun, but it's still kind of believable in a little bit. It's like a live action cartoon. I used to watch
John Candy,
John Goodman. First of all.
Listen, you know who I'm talking about.
You always confuse them.
Yeah.
Yo, I remember. Damn, what was I gonna say? I used to watch the Flintstones cartoon on Cartoon Network when it went late night, and they started playing like Nick at Night version of Cartoon Network. Scooby-Doo, Flintstones.
Curtis from Theme Park Tribe goes Asian, Swedish.
Yeah, just anything.
Sue me, all right?
That's what Indoor was talking about. Dark is the Netflix show that's a 10 out of 10.
Tommy Keys goes, Phie's gone international.
International Phie. Lucas says
Rick Moranis was Barney Rubble.
That's right.
Alistair. It's so good.
We were better as a society around the time when that movie came out.
You know why?
Why?
I feel like our generation solved it. It was solved. It wasn't even a thing anymore.
Yeah.
We weren't even like, it wasn't. Never mind.
I think our generation is the reason why we're messed up right now, because we have no creativity.
All
we know how to do is reboots and reshoots, and we don't know how to do anything original anymore.
Because we had like all the best stuff.
Music is not original anymore. Movies, video games.
Hold on, I'm smiling so hard right now. Pino Crespo says, Phie's like, it's all in me. Anything you want, some baby.
I thought he was saying the stones are in me. Lucas says Mock's right. FF's gonna be bunk. I think FF is gonna be good. Superman's looking whack too. No, come on, man. Superman's gonna be good.
Oh, my cheeks hurt from laughing at that.
There's a base, then jungle, then fossil. So those are the parallels in the Pokemon world. Carlito's way. Heat 2 is a thing. Good luck, TK. What up?
Frankenfrog, what's up? He says Halle Berry in the Flintstones movie. Yabba dabba do.
Wilma.
Yeah.
Curmudgeon said Madness is the band that does our house song. Madness is what they're called. In the middle of the street. Oh yeah, here it goes too. Madness. British band. British. What's the band that sings that song? Whip it. Then whip it good.
Do 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 do. Do do. Whip, whip, whip.
Flippy, it's a great idea for a bag. Phie won't do it. A monster truck bag.
Oh, no, I have that.
She does have a monster truck
bag. I have
bag.
Monster Jam. And I have vintage. I think they're vintage. They're old Monster Jam bed sheets. It's going to be phenomenal.
Flippy never got into collecting cards, but at conventions, I've seen a couple of old Alien 1979 packs selling for a lot. I would get Avatar and Arcane cards, too. We should watch Arcane, man. We should watch it. What do you hope the FF movie does better than the other two versions that didn't accomplish? So you know what's funny? I actually threw on the first FF movie, like the first, of the real movie yesterday. And what I noticed about it, it was just shot. Like, it wasn't like a serious film. Like, the way that it was shot, I don't know if it just feels like it's dated and that's how early 2000s movie looked, but it just felt like it wasn't a big cinematic movie. It was shot like it was a TV show or something. Like, it looked like shit. So I was thinking when I was like, okay, well, with the MCU version, at least it's going to look cinematic. This shit did not look cinematic. Go back and watch the first. It almost reminds me. Think about how like the Austin Powers movies are shot. That's how it felt to me.
Yeah.
Man. I don't know if somebody understands what I'm trying to say or can explain it better, but
like they do this shit. Like if you're watching Breaking Bad, what?
A Monster energy drink bag would go crazy.
Listen, just because you guys think of something that you think is so cool, there's no bed sheets for that. There's no. How am I going to find T-shirts? Like,
go ahead. You were saying something.
I don't know what I was saying.
Fallen Hero saying Beyonders are a race of beings outside the known universe. They were created to keep the Celestials in check.
Oh my God, make a gangster bag. What am I going to use? Make a heat
the
bag.
in the gangsta. Yeah, you know what? That's a game that kind of was on my list of games I wanted to play, Midnight Suns. It didn't really get good reviews, but I did want to play it.
Although, I do want to make a McDonald's bag. They have McDonald's bed sheets.
McDonald's has some great merch. Yo, you remember the merch from McDonald's and those old ads?
I asked McDonald's. I was driving through picking up when I was going through a phase where caramel frappes were the best thing ever. And I was like, can I have one of your work shirts? They were doing the Cardi B meal.
Phie always gets the Cardi B stuff.
She's got a new song out right now called Outside.
I heard about it. Yeah.
And I can't stop listening.
What about how she's divorced with Offset and she's dating this football player? What do you think about that?
I feel horrible for her children.
Yeah. It's not going to be.
That's not going to be a good look, watching your mom be the ultimate W. Singing about it. The words to this song, I want my kids to hear me saying it.
Tommy, I think I must have missed this episode of B-Ties. It sounds like a Poison Ivy episode. In the middle, Heat is a must-watch. What up, Gun Fanatic? I know, man. I don't know why I keep procrastinating on this. Takeover. The break's over. God MC. Meet Jehovah. Come on, little soldier. You ain't ready for
Popping
war.
Tags, right?
Popping Tags. Featuring. That's the song I was mentioning before. More G's on me than late 80s Gucci one.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah. I like that song. I always try to make it.
Popping Tags, baby.
I try to sing it to him. The beat of it.
She tries to sing the sample.
He goes.
Yeah.
I don't have any clue what you're talking about. Like,
she was like, you know, the song that goes. Twister, Killer Mike, Outkast, and Jay-Z. That's on the blueprint too. There goes Jonathan. Pokemon is just too cute. McCrae said his 34-year-old sister has a huge binder Pokemon card collection from the 90s stowed away. She has it and doesn't want to look at what she has to get priced, but she knows she has some prominent characters. Damn. What up, Jag?
Wait. I've never seen. Are you talking, Jonathan? Are you talking about Midsummer the movie?
A Midsummer's Night Dream.
Midsummer's Night Dream.
Is that a movie or a play or both?
It's not even anything.
Eric Thompson likes Doctor Who. It has lore, a lot of lore. First edition Shadowless Charizard in perfect condition. Prices don't really get too crazy. You gotta have this the hologram Charizard and GemMint 10.
For me, I like it when the card, like I saw one guy had this Charizard he had a long time ago, like glued and cemented to his skateboard, and it was like a good one.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, yo, it's on your skateboard.
Oh, Mark Wahlberg is only 5'8". Tommy says he your short king.
I did not know that he was that short. Ruined. No, I'm joking.
Phie was never a height thing, right?
No.
I'm 5'12".
Yo, we told our kids that we said that. Megan got so angry. She's like, "You're not 6 feet tall."
I know. That's why I said 5'12".
What's up, D. Marcel?
What up, Jonathan? Thoughts on the Batman Part 2? What's going on with that? Are they still making that movie? I would see it if they came out.
Oh, really? I'm gonna watch it now, Jonathan. You say that just because you're there, I believe you. It's something I've been wanting to watch. Midsommar.
Mark says, don't watch Twin Peaks. We missed the boat. It dropped in the 90s.
So it doesn't hold.
They had a revival / sequel / reboot because that's all we know how to do, our generation, like a year or two ago. You like Mafia stuff, you'll like Peaky Blinders. See, I don't know if I like 1930s Mafia. Like, come on, see?
Yeah, hey.
What's the guy's name that you always think about that says that? Not Al Capone, is it?
I think Dick Tracy.
Dick Tracy, yo, I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
First of all, you say movie, it's a comic.
Dick Tracy is 100% a movie.
Yeah, based off of.
Is it? I don't think
comics.
So.
Am I if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I doubt that I am.
I don't remember seeing Dick Tracy comic books. Oh, I guess there are some, but I feel like these came after the movie. Nah, maybe
go ahead. Search. Which came first?
Yeah.
Which came first? Dick Tracy originated as
comic strip,
funny strips.
Yeah. Oh, 1938
in the newspaper.
No, you're right.
I might have not been around.
Let me tell you something. As long as I've been doing this channel, and as long as I've been heavy into comic books, I've never heard or seen anyone talk about a Dick Tracy comic book.
Have you ever had someone ask what the first comic book was?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you got to ask these questions. He doesn't ask questions, so he doesn't learn.
Michael says he has one of the best shootouts in Hollywood history, downtown LA during the day. Very cool. Damn, I gotta watch this.
Whoa, Mock Swagger, you're playing with getting booted. He says the first Phie fact on the stream that is indeed a fact.
Yo,
Alistair says Phie is right on this one.
Stream. Yes, he was.
Somebody clip this.
Yeah.
Thanks. Where's Cecilia?
How did you know that it was a comic?
Because I be knowing shit.
You know
all right? I get it. It's a comic strip. Famous Funnies. Right up there with Marmaduke and Garfield.
Isn't that tonight, Eric Thompson, Thunderbolts? Because Steve said it's digital release at midnight. I'm assuming that's only where you're going to be able to get it is on Disney Plus.
Flippy, yes. Origins matter.
Went from searching in the trash to bodying one-shotting bosses. And that's true, man. How far are you in the game, Clint? Are you still playing that, or what happened with that? What if they unmask Ultraman and Superman and it's Henry Cavill? Works that a bigger crowd reaction. I don't think it would be a bigger than Cap wielding Mjolnir, but I don't think Henry Cavill would do it. That's a kind of a downgrade. Who's this? Roja Fett. When he has a brain tumor.
I think he's talking about. First of all, let's look at that. Rogue Fett.
Rogue Fett.
He's talking about Michael.
Oh, that's Phenomenon is what he's talking about.
Right,
yeah, that is what that is. Yes, sir.
Right. Painted pages. They're my 3 favorite words.
Operation Swordfish. Is that Swordfish with Halle Berry? Is that what they're talking about?
She displays her coconuts in that movie. That's the only thing. You say swordfish, I'm not even thinking about aquatic creatures anymore. I'm thinking about 2 orbs.
John Travolta was the villain in that movie, right?
She's reading a magazine or a book or something, and she just goes like this, and it's just.
I feel like I saw that at your dad's house.
I also feel like my dad was in the room when I saw it. Yeah. So it's weird.
Fallen Hero recommends everyone watch Animal Kingdom.
I'm sorry. All of the Phie is right comments, I'm fine with them popping in. Arc 3D just says Phie is 100% correct.
Yeah. I'm proud of you, babe.
Thanks.
Good job. So what? Hugh Jackman is in Swordfish as well?
No, isn't
well, you said you mean Swordfish with Wolverine and Storm. That's what I'm saying.
It's got Travolta in it. No.
I don't know. All right, let me see. That's a 2001 movie. John Travolta, Halle Berry, Hugh Jackman, Don Cheadle, War Machine's in there as well.
Hugh Jackman.
Sam Shepard. Dang, it was Wolverine.
I don't like John Travolta shaved bald.
Was he bald in that movie?
That picture of him, he was bald.
Yeah. Yo, I just saw something about John Travolta that he showed up to like this Grease convention. And like he showed up unannounced and like came through, and I think he even sang one of the songs or some shit. That was pretty cool of him.
John Travolta was in a Punisher movie, Rogue Fett? I didn't know that.
Was he? I think he was the same villain from Swordfish in that one Punisher movie. Brad says Phenomenon Loki made me cry at the end.
Hold on. I think Fred Durst did a movie where John Travolta was the lead, and he was like a mentally deficient serial killer. And it flopped, or it did well, or it's like a cult classic now or something like that. I don't know what it's called, but Fred Durst did a movie. Oh, that's it, Mock, right? Mock's talking about the same thing. Watch The Fanatic with Travolta.
Directed by Fred Durst.
It's crazy. First of all, the clip I saw, Travolta's dressed like he's riffraff.
What?
Yes, like
he had retro gear coming out of
his
ears?
He's in retro gear, like a fanny pack and everything.
Okay,
sunglasses, like the ones that have the
right
holographic. What are they called? They're like
gas station sunglasses.
Yes. They're
Halle Berry was Manny's crush.
Polarized.
And the Flintstones is funny.
Is that right? Polarized?
There's a Ringo Starr song, You're 16, You're Beautiful, and You're Mine. What is the deal? Jack says Halle's berries are great.
Cutthroat Comics, what's up?
It's the Cutthroat Committee. Roga Fett says at the bar before I would leave, I would load up Dancing Queen 5 times in the jukebox before I left.
Do you take one look back before the first one starts and be like, all right,
diabolical.
See all of you later.
Around like the third time, everyone's gonna be like, what is going on?
Yo, the fourth time, I'm leaving.
Yo, for real. Yo, that's funny, man.
Oh, Alistair says it's good. I'm gonna have to watch it. The Fanatic.
Tommy Key says Iris is an emo breakup banger. Google Dolls has a couple of good songs. They got Name. I don't know your
name. He says no. Everyone knows it's coming. All the Dancing Queen.
Something just 17. My sister and my cousin used to do dance as young girls.
Sisters, both of your sisters did it.
Both my sisters and my cousin, and I feel like I feel like this is like the type of song that would play that they would do their little dance routines to. No,
they would do like.
You remember? You were around for that, right?
Yeah, I did. I was around.
What type of songs would they do there?
You were around for that? How long have I known you?
More than you haven't.
Right. So shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Eric Thompson, you sneaky bastard. Oh, Michael got a membership.
Michael.
Nick Torres, Tubies with Timmy, Pops and Comics 82, and Shannon Gallegos. Shannon. Are you? I thought that was Sharon Peters.
So it looks like a different person, obviously.
Shannon and Sharon are throwing me off. It looks the same. Welcome in, guys. Thanks.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate you, sir. Rick Moranis. I heard he was coming back in a movie.
In a big way.
Flintstones was perfectly cast, other than Rosie O'Donnell as Betty. She did a good job in that movie.
I gotta watch it now to really give my recommendation.
Steve says all-time favorite movie not talked about is a 2000 flick called The Family Man with Nicolas Cage. What's yours? Oh, I'm sure I got a ton of them, but I've never seen The Family Man.
The Convict.
A movie not talked about. I think something like Phenomenon is up there. You know, another one, Powder.
I meant Con Air.
Con Air is, first of all, cult classic.
Nick Cage's in that.
Powder, and I think something happened with the director or the actor, but Powder was a good ass movie, kind of similar to Phenomenon. It was kind of like, think about it, those are movies where you get powers, but they're not like superhero movies.
Zephyr goes, I thought it was pronounced Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis? I always thought it was Moranis.
Oh.
Perry Gaming, what up? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, peak cinema. What about Honey, I Blew Up the Kids? Ridiculous.
Yeah, I remember watching. They had a studio you could go into. I think it was at Animal Kingdom that was just like Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. It was like big blades of grass. You could walk around like you were in the yard.
Stomp the yard. Manny says Gone in 60 Seconds, Angelina Jolie. That's who a Phie always reminded me of.
Curmudgeon, it's not a bad movie. What? Con Air is not bad.
Con Air is a great movie.
It's a great movie. It's a classic movie.
Oh, Spaceballs 2 is what's coming back out with Rick Moranis. The 90s was peak human civilization, 100%. Can we pronounce these? No, I have no idea.
That's an A-A-O.
Oh.
Oh.
Sound like D from It's Always Sunny. Didn't McDonald's bring out the Flintstones glass cups when the movie dropped? They did that for a few, right? They did the Batman Forever
I have a hard time not buying the McDonald's collectible cups from the thrift store when I see them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Faithful Steve. Yeah. Remember?
I kind of forget that Pedro Pascal is Reed Richards.
Oh, Face Off, Roga Fett.
Face Off, John Travolta, Nick Cage.
You got both of them in there.
That
I want to watch that. That needs to go on the list.
That's a your dad type movie for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Eric. What is Devo? That's someone who sings a song that we're talking about?
Devo, yeah, one of the songs. It's the band that sings it.
Devo. It's like the male version of a diva.
No, I think it stands for devolution.
A diva is a female version of a hustler.
Of a hustler.
That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Newport Bag would go crazy hard.
Yo, Tommy Keys, when you wrote that, my brain got excited.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, ooh. But the problem is most Newport t-shirts are on a white shirt. It's gonna get filthy if I make it into a bag. I hate using white clothing.
Zephyr Super is right. That's why we're the worst generation, because every time they come out with something original, you're complaining that you want that old shit though. And then all we get is reboots. You're right. Ain't nothing I can say about it. My man's hitting us with the Swedish. Sverige basta lant I varden.
I'm sure there's multiple letters there that you've said. The V probably sounds like a W.
So
the D might sound like an F or something. Like,
my red flag is that I think I could pronounce other languages just by reading it, or like English. Like I'll try to pronounce like comic creators' names in videos, and I just go for it. I don't know if I'm.
He's like, listen, your name is G Moya now. All right, I don't know what it is.
You just got to go for it. Just commit to the bit.
Roga Fett, that's your name.
Roja Fett.
I'm sorry.
Jessica Alba will always win as a Sue Storm.
Dirty Digglers isn't spelt like that either. His is spelt Dritty Dirgler.
Yeah. First of all, he's Dirt Diggler. It came from Dirt Diggler, which is your boy Mark Wahlberg in Boogie Nights.
Why does this keep coming back to Mark Wahlberg?
It all comes back to Mark Wahlberg.
It all comes back to Bergie Berg.
It all comes down to Boogie Nights, which you're not allowed to see. What happens if Fantastic Four and Superman both somehow flop? Does Marvel and DC cancel their upcoming plans? No. But the thing is, I think they're both going to be successful, but if they're bad, it's not going to be good for the next movies. Like Superman, hold on. Superman needs to set up a lot of shit to keep the money train going. And I think everyone's going to see it, but if it sucks, it's going to be big problems for whatever comes to follow. Go ahead. What were you going to say when you were trying to interrupt me so strongly?
Oh, and I can't think of it now because my mind has now gone off in its own direction.
Episode of King of Queens where Doug was pretending to be sick from work and was in bed watching a Flintstones marathon, and he said, "Yabba dabba delightful." That sounds like a great day.
I was going to say we should do a show where we're doing a Boogie Nights watch through, but you guys are only seeing our faces.
Hold on, what is this again?
We're doing a Boogie Nights watch through together, and all you can
watch
see
party
are our faces. Not even the movie; it's just us.
He is gonna be.
You'll be able to tell exactly what parts of the movies are on just by our faces.
Vin Diesel said Paul Walker will be in the last Fast and the Furious movie. Well, thank God they're making the last one.
What does that mean?
The Thing looked terrible in those movies. I disagree. I liked The Thing in the Fantastic Four and Rise of the Silver Surfer. Jessica Alba in Sin City rocked my root as an 11-year-old. Mock said real talk. Sin City movie was crazy. She was like a prostitute or something in that movie. It was some craziness.
What? Who?
Jessica Alba.
Was a prostitute?
In Sin City, I think so.
Jesus.
They should have got a more intimidating actor to play Doom. Craig Chaos, you missed everything, man.
Everything. What up, comic addicts?
Sweden, IKEA, meatballs, Midsummer. A house. MJ has fond memories of McDonald's as a kid, but as an adult, I don't like the food.
They've done something with the nuggets where that you eat them now, and it tastes like you're eating a little pocket of just wheat.
Let me tell you something. I grew up on McDonald's. I loved McDonald's food, but I hated how it made me overweight. Can't eat it.
Hold on.
I love it, but you can't eat it.
I've never seen this movie before, Jonathan Vasquez. He says there's a scene where the guy's wife is making whoopee in the middle of a party in Boogie Nights.
Oh, yeah. You ever sleep with somebody, not make love to them on a gaming table? Or what do they say in Mallrats? They can never make me hate McDonald's, man. McDonald's is so delicious, but it's the type is empty calories. You can eat a lot of it and you'll be hungry in a couple hours or maybe even less.
Arnold Knight says Phie will be watching the movie and Gem will be watching Phie the whole time.
Plenty of monster shirts at the county fairs.
Indoor Sugar says McDonald's will kill your gains.
No, for sure. No, I'm not fucking with McDonald's at all.
He wanted to do it in a very uncomfortable place, says Fallen Hero.
Curtis said, what you missed, Craig, was that Phie said she likes Mustangs and I like SpongeBob Magic the Gathering cards.
Y'all.
It's an early season 1. The Joker with a pile of weed. The animators 100% made it weed, but it's not meant to be weed, but it makes everybody who smells it laugh. Oh, okay. We celebrate Midsummer in Sweden like the movie. It's 100% accurate. What the heck?
I'm going to watch it.
Twister's name with RR. Twista. Sounds weird. You know his name used to be Tongue Twista? And he's in the Guinness Book of World
Who
Records.
gave him that name? Diddy? No.
Tongue twister is crazy word.
He's like, nah, I'm gonna go by Twista. I don't really want to call that anymore. Diddy, Puffy. That's probably what he calls him.
Not about to watch a million versions of the same old stuff. Yo, that's crazy.
Excuse me. We're doing that right now. How many Superman movies have come out? How many Joker movies do we have? How many fucking
Do you see what number he put those?
Super Spider-Man movies we have? Like we just keep redoing the same shit.
Or not?
No, what? Oh. That's crazy.
Lucas says Cardi B is great. She just needs a brain and a soul. Phie likes Cardi B. See, it's one of those things where you can't make her hate Cardi B.
The thing about Cardi B is like she had a rough upbringing. She's got a lot to overcome. She came from nothing. She was drugging and robbing people, and now she's a superstar, right?
D. Marcel, what up? MJ's got the 8.5 Charizard.
I think that was just a coincidence.
What's popping?
MJ
said Gem got 6 inches on me. Ayo, pause. Tom Cruise is 5'7". Yeah, he's a short king for sure.
No, fallen hero, send them to me. I found a Cardi B shirt at the thrift store the other day.
What does it say? Get money or some shit on the back?
No, not that. I found the cover of her first album on a shirt at the thrift store the other day. But I have another shirt of Cardi B that I found at the thrift store, and on the back it says, "Oh, what does it say?
Bitch, get some money" or something like that.
Yeah, it's got curse words on the back and about getting money. She is a degenerate, Eric the Guapo. Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
That's true.
Correct.
Pino Crespo says Pokemon cards like comics and everything else. You need to collect what you like and not do it for the monetary value of it. Yeah. Phie wouldn't do it. She doesn't even like money. She doesn't even understand how it works.
I don't get it. It's like right up there with computers.
Dick Tracy goes,
they got computers, money.
Yeah, it looks like it was from the late 30s, 1938 or something. Speaking of 6 inches, I haven't watched Dick Tracy in years. Is MJ this vulgar on his own channel? Or he only brings that over here to the debauchery?
You're allowed to do that. MJ, I actually watched the tail end of your hold on, MJ, I was watching the tail end of your Biggie Shack,
and I watched it too because I was in the gym and I put it on while I was on the treadmill.
I happened to catch the tail end, and he's like I was hoping I could show some of my books, and you were like, this is a 2-hour show, so unless you can get it done in 7 minutes, go fuck yourself. I was like, MJ
had a hard stop.
He was like, we're ending this shit, so if you're showing comic books, I don't care, I'm ending it. I was dying laughing.
That's funny, man.
That was great. You said basically, get it out now or forever hold your peace.
Assy Max says it's like Berserk for gangsters. I'm trying to, what is that? What are we talking about? Heat? Dick Tracy? Peaky Blinders?
I would have commented, but you were wrapping it up, and I was like, I don't want to comment. And then he's like, all right, I'm out of here.
Lucas Soul says Dick Tracy costumes from Kroll Show. Did they have something about Dick Tracy and Kroll Show?
It's so funny.
I
love Nick Kroll. He's so funny.
Famous funny. That
Peaky Blinders is what he's saying.
Okay. Berserk for gangsters. Peaky. Wow. Really? The
coolest win says computers will change in 2 years. Yeah, they're going to control us. That's what's going to happen if we don't get AI sorted out.
Out of here. These thumbnails are going to be the first to go.
I never have not even once asked AI a singular question.
Tell Thunderbolts. Manny, he hit me up before the movie came out, and I kind of gave him my prediction on what was going to happen. And I didn't even really remember it. But after the movie came out, we had talked about it. He was like, yo, it's exactly what you said was going to happen. I was like, oh, shit, really? Yeah, because you can't beat the Sentry. He's unbeatable. Got to talk him down.
Chad Knutson wants to know what the best movie scene ever is. Obviously, Kate Winslet and Leo DiCaprio.
Ouroboros.
When he's drawing her like one of his French girls. Right, Flippy?
Rumor was that Ultraman is Bizarro and could be played by Henry Cavill. It's going to be Tom Welling is what MJ says.
Tommy Keys, I'm right there with you, arm in arm, fighting Skynet.
Oh, Dirty Diggler says with moving, he had a big pause on Expedition 33, but I'm at a point where this is set up.
I kind of do like, keep this up. I kind of do.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Can they see us?
No, I don't think so. We're frozen. What? Hey, what the hell was that, man? Bro, I had to go outside and see if there was a mushroom cloud in the sky or something. Because
I don't believe that this is. There hasn't been any comments.
Oh yeah, no, I see it on mine. I see it. They're here. I think we're back.
My thing is not.
Damn, I was way behind too. All right, we're back.
Wait. Thanks. Yeah, that's it. There haven't been any more comments.
I think I got to restart.
Oh, my shit just restarted.
Yo, yeah, here we go.
Gem went back to play Expedition 33.
Yo, low key. I think Skynet. Yo, that's what I was worried about, man. All right, we're back. My bad, y'all.
Hold
what up, Bailey?
on. I have to go back now.
All right, let me go back. See, I didn't lose my comments. I'm gonna go back where I was, bro. I was way behind too. So we're gonna play a little bit of catch up. Well, thanks for hanging on and waiting, you guys.
Guys,
I did go use the restroom.
I sat here the whole time in case it came back.
I took the screen down just in case you were in an unsightly.
In case I was knuckle deep.
What does that mean?
In my nose. What the hell are you
I didn't know what you were saying.
You've never heard knuckle deep.
No, I have, but
I'm about to be knuckle deep in your fucking head, all right? Knuckles. Call me Knuckles.
Call me Sonic and Knuckles.
Yo, we were freaking out. I said, babe, go outside and see if there's a fucking mushroom cloud. I am no Jedi dropped an F in the chat. Fuck. Tommy Keys, they heard me. They were like, she's never asked ChatGPT a single question. Cut off the internet.
Yeah.
Pino Crespo says, I'm not frozen. You're frozen. Frozen, but we hear you. Oh, Flippy, you guys could hear us? Dirty Diggler says the best movie scene was Artex drowning in the swamp of sadness.
Who hurt you, Clint? Who hurt
Curmudgeon
you?
says, you badmouth AI. This is what happens. Jaggernaut definitely called
Look
Skynet.
what Cutthroat said way before it happened. YouTube has been having issues. Glad you can see me. I
do think... I don't think we're going to go live on Friday for the 4th of July. We're recognizing the birth of the country.
You said that, but I was like, damn, we could probably have a banger 4th of July thumbnail get whipped up.
Depending on the greatness of the thumbnail.
Wait a minute. People might be off of work, ready to hang out in the morning with us. Babe, why do you... It'll focus in on the iPad.
Do you want me to read the comments? Because if you move it one more time, I'm not reading another fucking one of them.
Why you got to drop the hard F?
Because I like it.
It's too hard in the morning.
That's what she said.
Did it finally happen? Eric the Guapo. All right, hold on. Let me get caught up with you guys, man.
Eric Thompson says, AI heard Phie and is not playing any games. I have to catch up on the chat now. Ice is at the door, Tommy. Not for me. Not for me.
First of all, you're every race, apparently, so they're bringing you in for one of them.
The attack that he's going to receive at the end of this show is going to be epic.
I'm ready for it.
You're not ready.
Clint says he feels like no one really talks about The Fan. It starred De Niro and Wesley Snipes. Such a good creepy ass movie. De Niro was a nutbag in it.
He's a nutbag in real life.
It's kind of true.
All right. He just had a kid recently, bro. You're like 80 years old.
Yeah,
we need to have this girl, whoever let you shtup her like that. She needs to be in psychiatric evaluations.
So Rogue Fett says, did someone steal Nick Cage's Amazing Spider-Man 1? Fallen Hero says it was his action one. Somebody stole it? I didn't know that.
Oh my God, baby.
You probably filed the insurance on that. Comic Addicts, I don't know if you're still here, but what up?
So Lucas Soltero says, illegal Filipina.
Gonna get straight deported, babe.
I won't be. And
McDonald's has gone downhill in taste and price-wise. Wait, they went uphill in price.
Yeah.
Yo, it blows my... I feel like this must be what old people felt like when we were kids, when like hot dogs went from 5 cents to like $1.50. Like, I cannot believe the prices at McDonald's. It's really insane. It's really insane that it's not 39-cent cheeseburgers on Wednesdays. Like, legit, it's like $3.50 for a double cheeseburger. It's crazy to me.
Phie married Gem for a green card?
That's true.
What?
That is true. That's funny, man. Here's everybody talking about you're watching Boogie Nights and I'm watching you.
Ugh, Faithful Steve. I don't even want to think about that. Ugh.
The first thing Cardi B had to overcome was her name. Carta Bezelis something.
You mean Bacallus? I just spit on myself.
But what's the full Cardi though?
Well, it was supposed to be Bacardi.
Oh yeah,
because her sister, I think, is named Hennessy or something like that.
The coolest win says computers will change in 2 years. To be all AI. When you search Google now, AI is the first response. Yeah, I low key be using it. Like on the video game lookups, I'll look something up. The AI be having the exact information I was looking for. It does, man.
But here's the thing for me for the AI. It's based off of all the information on the internet.
Yeah.
So if it's just bringing you information from the internet that's
nothing wrong with that.
Not true. It's just somebody said it on the internet. The information you're getting from AI to me then would be not always accurate because it's just like I could put out a whole paper on the internet about how seahorses and butterflies have a whole like civilization where they interact with each other, and then you ask AI and it just gives you all this bullshit because I put this paper on the internet.
But no, it's not going to
take
one
AI
obscure article on some no-name site.
How do you know that?
From multiple sources because that's quantum computing when it gathers multiple things at once.
Sounds like quantum bullshit.
Chad was saying, "What's the best movie scene of all time? What about the gas station scene in Zoolander? It's ridiculous." Skynet took us out. Devastator said, yeah.
Faithful Steve says Phie's correct again, but this time about AI info. It's on the internet. AI has a bit more sophistication.
That's what I'm saying.
Jerry Bourne, I don't know. Maybe.
It does have a little bit more.
Prove it. Yes, thank you. Pino Crespo, like Wikipedia style.
All this Marky Mark root talk got the stream shut down. Jeez. Blacking out at 10 a.m. is crazy work. Turn on the intent. Yeah, I did. It was like an intermission. Yeah, I did take a potty break. Yeah. We just hit the singularity. Yo,
Tommy Keys, you cannot go to McDonald's and spend a couple of dollars and get food. You have to break a 20.
If you're by yourself,
a meal can cost $16. So good luck with that $10 bill. Because you're not getting a full meal from McDonald's.
Why did Eric say somebody probably flushed the toilet and turned off the internet router? Why would it do that?
That's like getting AI information. Now the internet's like, yes, sometimes if you flush the toilet wrong, it will shut your internet down.
You got a Black Hawk down.
Did you just see what I just said?
What?
So now that you ask AI, can flushing your toilet cause your internet to go down? Sometimes in particular situations, flushing your toilet incorrectly can cause interruption in your internet service.
Phie, you were on point with your Phie facts today, and now you're letting your emotions get the best of you.
Always. You can clog the internet, says Curmudgeon. See?
Phie will forever be Craig. Don't encourage her, Craig. It's the last thing she needs.
Nobody does.
Yeah, right.
Nobody does.
What is this?
Craig Chaos encouraging me.
So he's the only one that does.
Yes.
Back at it. Bailey, what up? Skynet attack is crazy.
There's G Moya. Is that even your name? I think it is his name. I think that is because if you look at his name on Facebook, I think Moya is his last name.
Bailey Yato looking for that JMS Spidey Volume 1 omnibus. If anyone's selling,
does it really? Fallen Hero.
Fallen Hero's doing the dirty work. I'll pay $10 more than Bailey.
What's that?
For this omnibus, I guess out of print omni. I'm not selling mine, so. Keep on hunting.
Flippy says that when he flushes the toilet, his internet will swirl the other way. That was Flippy. A good one, Flippy.
Yeah.
Flippy, that was a good one.
Austin LeMay.
Yeah, see? G Moya says that is his last name. Moya.
G Moya? Oh.
No, his first name.
Jamoya? Is it Jamoya? No. So I'm right.
G is his first name. Moya is his last name.
Gaming is his surname.
No, I can't, man. I try to talk. He doesn't. Hear, like I say words and he just doesn't want to hear them.
What?
I'm not pulling any punches this week.
You've been pulling them?
I'm landing them. Yeah, I've been pulling them.
I want to get your green card revoked. How about that?
Good.
When comics went from 30 cents to 60 cents. Yeah, they did go from $1 when I was a kid to $6 now, 5 to 6.
Wait, your first name is Gamma? That's fucking cool.
Gamma Moya?
That's like muy gamma. Very gamma.
Very muy.
Very full of gamma. Phie is the faithful Steve says Phie is, he put all caps, last line of defense against the machines. Because I'm just gonna be like, I don't understand what you're doing. I don't even get it. We're like, wait, I can't. Ooh.
Eric says he does remember the 39-cent cheeseburgers on Wednesdays and 29-cent hamburgers.
I think I could get him to pardon me, Tommy Keys. I think he'd let me stay.
Bro, a 2 cheeseburger meal was $3. Now it's damn near 10 for freaking 2 normal ass cheeseburgers.
Chad says Phie doesn't like AI because it always fact checks her.
That's why she's so steamed at it.
And I'm like, how can you even be right? You don't even know anything.
Wikipedia style. Pino's on your side, yo.
I know. It's the smart side to be on. It fact checks me. That's funny.
Its grammar is much better than a lot of comic and statue collectors. That's true.
I listen, Jerry Bourne, I'm glad you said it because there's a lot of times where I'm like, for people who read a lot, you guys sure don't know the difference between your and your or there, and there. I'm like, these people read.
Your is the biggest.
It's crazy.
Offense. Wingless says AI isn't smart, it's fast.
Thank you.
Yeah, McDonald's used to be, okay, I'm broke, I want something quick, cheap, and now it's like, it's unhealthy. Well, it always was unhealthy, but now
and
we know.
Expensive.
You know what's funny? Even watching like Seinfeld, like in the 90s, they thought like high fat content in food was what made you fat. Like I got the non-fat
yogurt.
Remember they used to have the reduced fat cookies and shit. It's like we don't even, we think we know everything. We don't know shit.
Yo, Xavier Alvarez says,
RPO.
remember when they had 39-cent hamburgers? My dad would go and get that. He'd be like, you know what? We got cheese at home. We're getting 29-cent burgers.
Nah.
And we'll put cheese on them at home. And I'm like, what? It's not going to be melted. It's going to be dog
I have
shit.
fond memories of in the summertime, I would stay at my friend's house and their dad would bust open the door when we were sleeping and throw a bag of like 20 cheeseburgers and double cheeseburgers from McDonald's. He was like, yo, they were 29 cents today, and hit us with a shitload of them.
Alistair just did all the same yours. He goes, look, your. He did 3 yours. There's only 2 of them. He did 3 theirs. They're all the same.
Cards and Comics, what up?
What up?
Uh-huh.
I would say I like cards more than I like comics.
Oh, Bailey, that was you. When you said something, I thought you were moving. I did kind of think it was somebody being sarcastic. But no, I mean, we've been talking about selling the house for a year now, even though we took off a couple of months in the winter. But no, we're still trying to sell the house and downsize. We're under contract now, but there's a contingency that they have to sell their house. So we're hoping that they get an offer soon. Hopefully they got one over the weekend.
Right.
I think we would have heard something by now if they did, though. But maybe they got an offer and they're contemplating it.
What? Tommy Keys, I want one.
Boogie Nights DVD in the mail to you. Please no. No. Don't send it.
Eric, you know it's a deal.
So it is G Moya, because I heard Crippler calling him Jamoya. I'm like, that's not a word with it. There has to be some type of letter in between a G and an M.
I mean, you could force it the way he's doing it. That works.
Lucas Otero says, AI doesn't piss me off as much as QR menus at restaurants. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. You know what? That's really not a pet peeve of mine. The
QR codes, people put the fake sticker over them and then they empty your bank account.
Oh, what?
Yes.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah,
good
don't
scam.
ever scan a QR code out in public.
I saw a reel the other day, and it was a restaurant had a menu that every single item on the menu, they had a picture of it. I was like, yo, that's how you do a menu. And that's fucking Italian.
That's Italian.
Buck Rogers sounds familiar. I'm not aware of what Buck Rogers is. My name is Buck, and I'm here to...
And it's like Buck Rogers and like there's numbers like the Buck Rogers and something
American
25th century
television series. Oh, this looks like some weird sci-fi shit.
Yeah.
This looks like...
Look, it's from 79.
In the 25th century. Yeah, babe. It reminds me of like a Flash Gordon or something.
They also have a Looney Tunes character, I think, called Duck Rogers.
This is funny, Chad. Oh, man. $1 cheeseburgers are now $3. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of, Flippy. When George was like, muy simpatico, muy.
Simpatico.
Simpatico, whatever, yeah. When he was trying to... When Steinbrenner sent him to Cuba, to Castro, to try to, recruit a baseball player or something?
Yeah, Wolf Attack. I like Jessica Rabbit, I guess. She's fine.
Yeah, Newman with
fine
the fat-free
shit,
yogurt.
You know?
Fat! When they take it to get tested. Cracking open a fridge cigarette. That fridge cigs don't count at all.
Good luck making them count.
Flippy says he loves Crippler. He is a charismatic dude, isn't he? That's how Taco Bell used to be. Yo, for real. The crazy cheap tacos. Taco Bell, you go in there with $1, you're eating good. QR codes are Satan's barcode.
I hate a QR code.
Yeah, Taco Bell used to be, I'm broke, I got $5, I'm getting 8 soft tacos.
Kid at Heart podcast. What's up?
Yo, I feel like I haven't seen that name in a long time, man.
Well, it popped up right now.
What's the abbreviation? KAHP?
Yeah, KAHP. Well, the A and the H next to each other because they both sound the same when you start saying them. I don't like it.
Gmoy says he'll eventually start going on streams and I'll correct how we pronounce my ID, name, and last name. Why
don't we go ahead and start with your social security number? What's the correct way to pronounce that?
Does Denny's have a picture of every item? No, I don't even think they do every single one. Curmudgeon used to love the Buck Rogers show. Eating at restaurants is in my top 5 least favorite activities. So here's my top 5 least favorite activities: going to the barbershop, going to
does that count
the movie
for pubs?
theaters. Who?
Tommy Keys, does that count for going to the pub? Does that count as a restaurant? Because I know you were trying to go there the other day.
I don't like eating at restaurants either, to be really real.
Go. So what are your 5 least favorite things? Hanging out with Phie, talking to Phie, doing anything with food with Phie.
So I do it every single day, all day, and that's what I hate.
Hate it the most.
That's what they love. That's what they love.
Oh, we go from 12 to 12 to Monday to Sunday. Is that what he says next?
Something like that, yeah. Dungeon Family song. Too bad you guys haven't watched the miniseries with James Franco. Oh, 11/22/63. The price of hamburgers at dinner he goes to. Yeah, because and I get that the prices in the 60s were crazy, but we didn't experience that. We experienced those 90s, early 2000 prices.
We didn't get a nick for a nickel, a dime for a dime.
Craig Chaos is finishing Final Fantasy 16 as we speak. I have finished that one with the Platinum Trophy, and I did enjoy it a lot. I feel like Expedition 33 is more of a Final Fantasy game than Final Fantasy 16, though.
Jerry Bourne. I grew up in a telephone company. My mother worked for the telephone company. My mom was, I can't even think of what the word is.
Technician?
What? No.
Oh, switchboard operator.
Yes. My mom used to do switchboard operating. I could use a rotary phone, but I remember my entire childhood being corded phones to the wall.
Yeah, that's what I started with. I didn't start with the rotary.
I remember teenage years. That's when they came in with the cordless house phone. Yep. That shit was bomb. And then you could get one in your room.
Then you could get your own line.
Get your own line, Steven.
Then beepers and cell phones.
When I got my own line, giving out your phone number
was a flex, because before that you had is Stephanie home? Yeah,
but even still, they'll call my number. It'll still ring through the whole house.
Oh, that's not how mine was. No. Taco Bell still does give you a ton of food for $20. You can get way too much food. There goes Kid at Heart.
Oh, Jerry Bourne's mom worked for the Bell system too. Yeah, my mom worked for Bell South, and then it became AT&T. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Bailey, I do have Spawn Deluxe 8. Yo, I didn't realize how good of a deluxe edition that is because of the content inside. It collects what, 176 to 200. So you've got, I have to double check myself. Maybe you guys can help me right now. You could be my AI. Aren't the issues from like 176 to like 180 something like some of the most valuable Spawn issues, just because the series was doing so bad at that time that the shops were just under ordering Spawn? And then they did the Endgame storyline. They kill Al Simmons. They make this guy Jim Downing. He's a white guy. He becomes Spawn. People were pissed, but Capullo and McFarlane, I think they came back to it, and it starts having a renaissance, I guess, at that time, because then afterwards they start doing all those homage covers that were really popular. But I don't know if the expensive Spawn issues, were they in the 170s, or was it more of the 140s, 50s, and 60s? I don't know if anybody knows. But it was cool. I just flipped through it. I got to do a video on it. I got to do some more research, though, as you can see.
Wolf Attack.
Oh, Kid at Heart Podcast is Old Man Gabe.
What?
That's right.
What's up, Old Man Gabe?
Something like GemMint Collectibles.
What the fuck? Why'd you change your name?
I think he did change it last time he came through, because that's now starting to all come back to me. What fast food gives you instant boo-boo but tastes so good when you're drunk? I think most people will probably say White Castle. That's the first thing I think of when I think of people saying it tastes good when you're drunk. I think Taco Bell's got to be the biggest. Oh, okay.
It tastes good, but instantly gives you. I mean, Taco Bell is
Taco
really,
Bell's the one that's
they're the champ of that.
I've never been skiing, but what is my favorite activity in E33?
Increasing your friendship, becoming better
Not
friends.
with Phie, becoming less friends with Phie and more friends with Mayal and Loon.
Yeah.
And
he's like, yo, we are
Minoko.
Best friends. We're on like level 12 friendship.
What level are we at?
I don't know.
We're losing levels as the days go on.
Every level they gain, I lose one.
We already hit the platinum trophy for our friendship level.
So he's over it. So
I am not over it.
He's over it.
No.
He's over it.
Oh, MJ's fighting Clea. Hold on. Which one was Clea? So Clea was...
I don't know. My shoulder just started hurting.
I'm trying to remember what Clea does. I couldn't stand fighting her. I can't remember, man. The other one, Serpentine, was the one that takes your AP.
Serpentine?
Serpentine, yeah.
Is it Serpentine? Something
like that, but I forgot what Clea does. Don't do that, Flippy. Mind-blowing statement there from Gem, but true. Damn, what was it?
Yeah, reiterate what it was, Craig Chaos, because we don't have any clue. Mind-blowing statement. I can't think of anything that you've said this whole time that's mind-blowing.
TV show I rewatch the most easily is Seinfeld. I still to this day throw it on. It's on my PS3.
That and Simpsons gets thrown on.
Yeah, but Seinfeld gets thrown on way more.
Oh, he didn't change it. He has 2 accounts.
Oh man, Gabe. Yo, you're even older than you were when you made that GemMint Collectibles song like 7 years ago. You're really old man Gabe. Older man Gabe.
Yo, oldest man Gabe.
Old ass man Gabe.
Old ass Gabe.
I'm old ass Gem. And when you made that song, I was young Gem.
I'm young Phie still.
That's true.
Look, you could call me Lil Phie.
Yo, this episode was on last night. Her father was a mutter. Her father was a mutter?
Her mother was a mutter. Her mother was a mutter.
Her mother was a mutter? What'd I just say? Why do they get mad when he says that? G Moya says, I agree. Expedition 33 is more of an FF game because of traditional turn-based than the action Final Fantasy 16, but the story of 16 was great. I did like the story. I liked how they made the summons like these kaiju monsters. It was fun, man. Craig Chaos is still playing it. Have no idea how close I am to the end, but it's a pretty solid game. I do. I like it.
Curmudgeon says, did he make that song Gem Will Never Leave Us Down? No, that's the AI song.
Oh, yeah, no. He made it was like a rap verse.
Yeah.
And it ended, it said something like GemMint Collectibles. Hey,
it was.
I'm a Gemini. Better get it right.
It was actually written by a human.
20-ounce soda for $3. Did you guys have one of those Radio Shack car phones? We never had a car phone. Well, my grandfather had a car phone, but apparently it was like crazy expensive to use. And I just saw the episode of Seinfeld yesterday where the guy steals Jerry's car, so he has to cancel his car phone whatever service. And Kramer or George is like, call the car phone, and then the car thief picks it up, and he's like, did you steal my car?
If I had a car phone,
Lil Phie,
I would be chatting it up.
You'd be yucking it up.
Yo, holding the phone in the car while driving.
Fallen Hero says 7-Eleven is $3.09 for a Coke/Pepsi near me. You know what's funny though? Because I be on my health tip. I don't eat or drink any of that bullshit that they're price gouging us for anyway. I'm buying chicken breasts, top round steaks, and salmon. Yeah, several new Spawn Universe compendiums out soon. Oh, wow. Oh, Spawn 100 to 290 are rare. So, yeah, the 170 stuff, they fall into that category.
200 issues.
I think he meant 100 to 190, not 290. But although it's around 200, they change to a white guy. Yeah, it's in Endgame. It's like from issues 185 to 200, I think it is.
Pino Crespo. We live in a state with this new law where you cannot touch your cell phone. My question is to people who do Uber and Uber Eats and stuff, like your phone is the interface. Like, what's happening there? Like, how are you doing that?
Craig Cass says, how close do you think we are to a Marvel versus DC cinematic universe? Bro, it's going from never going to happen to we might actually do that. We
actually probably are going to need to do this
because to save each other.
We need something different.
Yo, you're right. I mean, how many times are we going to do the Dark Phoenix saga? White Castle will mud your drawers. Food that's good when you're drunk, but hate it sober. Domino's.
Excuse me.
Phie's favorite is really Pizza Hut, but Domino's she likes as well.
I do like Domino's. I like.
And
Pizza
it's
Hut.
all coming back to me now. Taco Bell.
Oh, Tommy Key says it's been illegal to use a phone while driving in the UK for years.
Bro, I don't think I've ever eaten at Jack in the Box, Eric.
I've never. First of all,
no, you know
have you ever seen the menu for Jack in the Box? They have everything: egg rolls, tacos, pizza, hot dogs, chicken sandwiches.
Low key, the most popular chain that tastes good, but you regret it later is Burger King, bro. Burger King tastes good, but I don't think I've ever had a positive experience following ingesting Burger King. Yeah, I don't think I ever had an issue with Taco Bell. My sister, though, got really bad food poisoning one time from Taco Bell. She hasn't eaten it since. Michelle, you remember that? That's kind of gross to make you think of what was it that caused it, right?
I mean, you've seen the videos on the internet. We've all watched Waiting. Like, we know.
Yeah, that's right. I don't like to eat like that.
Standing in the lettuce with their shoes from outside. Like, they're doing, as Jay says now, it's DTM. Doing too much.
Fallen Hero doing says, the most. Took 30 years to find out he was lactose intolerant. Just tolerate it, man.
Yeah, just take it. How much lactose are you consuming that your body is going into chaos mode?
Maldo, next statue review is going to either be Iron Studios Hellboy quarter scale or Sideshow Archangel PF, whichever one ships first. Old man Gabe, more like West Coast pimp. All right.
Don't be jealous, Tommy Keys. It's actually all not even real food. It's not good for you. It's disgusting.
Yeah, Expedition 33. It's not an action game. It's an RPG, brother. What superhero did you dress as Halloween as a kid? I don't think I ever did dress as a superhero. I think I always dressed up as scary things like
monsters,
death, and like things like that.
I used to be the Grim Reaper. You guys know I love to be a country girl. That's what I used to ask to be. I would put on a pair of jeans, boots, and a flannel tied around my waist, like it's like on and then buttoned up and tied around my waist. And I would put freckles on my face with eyeliner, and I would put black over one of my teeth and pigtails.
Country girl.
Bro,
I remember when I was young and a Hot Topic in the mall would have like a $400 crazy mask of like this big bloated face. Like they used to have high dollar Halloween masks at Hot Topic. Gabe, I haven't watched Ironheart. I was thinking about throwing it on just to see what's going on there. Has anybody been watching this? It's only 6 episodes, I think.
I'm not watching it, but
go ahead.
Curmudgeon, I was gonna say that place, but I didn't want to but you said it, so I'm gonna. Curmudgeon says it costs extra if you don't want food poisoning at Chipotle. Chipotle is one of those places I love to eat there, but I need to be at home after I eat it because
oh my god,
magic will happen.
We eat Chipotle like 3-4 times a week.
I like it. I wish they would remove the seed oils, but I just.
Nico G says it's a song made by humans, but finches can make it too.
He knows. He knows.
I keep seeing reels that in our state, you can't even check your phone at a red light. You can get a ticket. Iron Shard, Tommy Key says. We need a live stream thumbnail of Phie arguing with AI. Do you think AI would make it?
Oh my God. First of all, I won't even entertain AI.
Yo, Assy Max, that's crazy. 200 through 260 of spawn gets super rare. I don't know if it's rare. But those issues were just in such high demand because they started dropping cover A homages back to back. I was picking them up off the shelf as they were coming out, and they ended up becoming super sought after. I think they're less rare, but they're more sought after, if that makes sense.
Yeah, Knutson.
Now that I think about it, I think like the first appearance of Gunslinger, that whole area, I think that's like 176 or the 100s get really rare. When all the good artists left and it became like really dark and boring.
Yo, when we sell this house, we're going to the UK for a trip. I want to go visit Tommy Keys and MJ and any other asshole who's out there.
Yeah.
I want to go to the UK
We're
for
good.
one
We're good in the hood if we
time.
go to the UK. We got people out there. Did Kevin Feige say never on a DC versus Marvel recently? I feel like I've heard a lot about that recently. Like, it could happen. These studios will be working together. Maldo NYC Pizza is the best in the world. 100% hard agree. Domino's is good, but I don't know. I want to say it's a little garlicky, but I do like garlic. But it's basically a garlic bread with marinara on it.
It's not 99% dough, Eric the Guapo. I have to ask for light sauce. My family hates it. When I order, because I get heartburn. And I'm like, hey, put light sauce on that shit. You guys never know. They never know.
Craig Cass hasn't had fast food since he moved on his own, lost so much weight. As he maxed out 100 through 290, people cared a lot less. Yeah. Yeah, Bailey says, something I noticed about Spawn, it's like nothing ever happens. Constant build-up over and over. Well, that's what happens when you're the longest running independent superhero comic.
That's what we need to do. So we're going to go, we sell the house, move into the new house. It's now the world tour because we're going to go to Europe. Not Europe. We're going to go to the UK. And then
we got to go to Australia for sure.
Yeah, Flippy says you've got accommodations in Sydney.
That's
so,
for sure.
Will your dad pick us up from the UK?
Jerry Bourne, it is kind of like that, sir. Is DTM like DTF?
I really, if I'm being honest, I only want to fly if your father is going to fly me, Flippy. If Paul's going to be the pilot, he could fly me around this rock, the whole thing.
Zephyr used to dress up like a G.I. Joe and terrorize kids. Pino wants a pic of Phie's country girl Halloween costume.
Ooh, I might have one.
I need to dress in padded clothes so Phie can hit him with all her aggression and let out her fists or weapons.
Definitely weapons.
The NYCC theme is Halloween. Really? Got to cosplay it?
Halloween like Jason Halloween or like Halloween
I assumed it was
holiday.
Jason. RPR says he watched 20 minutes of Ironheart. That's not good.
Oh,
Alistair says, I remember those Hot Topic masks. They had detailed Freddy Krueger masks for 200. I remember like wanting the mask. It was like a big face like holding in throw up, and it had like throw up like green, like highly detailed shit spackled around the face, like a big huge rubber mask.
Great word, babe.
Let me see. Hot Topic expensive Halloween costume. Oh,
Eric, yes. It gives me heartburn, the sauce.
where is that thing, man?
You got to put vintage Hot Topic masks or retro Hot Topic masks. Vintage, do vintage. Retro could be a modern term for a current. Yeah, see, you got to do vintage.
Creepy. Oh, man. It was a huge mask, too. I was so, like, surprised on how expensive it was. Let me try this one. Monster masks. Yeah, how's there no picture of it on the internet?
Change retro to vintage.
How come AI mode is the first thing over here? It's all about AI these days. I'll look for it on my own time, I guess. Craig Hayes couldn't give a single F about Ironheart. I know. Seems like a lame character. It's like Iron Man, but different. Okay.
Eric says you got to chase the pizza with milk to avoid the heartburn. You just get extra take the heartburn. Cheese. You just got to up the cheese.
You better hope you're not lactose intolerant on that one. No intention on watching Ironheart, but I did watch Squid Games 3. I didn't even know 2 came out.
Tommy, keep Mike in your thoughts.
He's
like dealing with his dogs.
Oh, damn. I know Mike. Yeah, then we did miss Mike Cecilia today.
Yeah, Mike's got a lot going on at home right now.
That sucks. Fallen Hero. Everybody hates Chipotle. I kind of like I don't eat Chipotle, but I do like Chipotle.
Whoa, I've never gotten. I told you, I have to just be home after I eat Chipotle.
I already forget Clea. What did you beat her, MJ?
All I keep thinking of is Miss Cleo. Call me now every time you say that.
Bailey, yeah. The dude that tried to scam me over a statue a couple years ago, great vid. If you have any other stories, you should make a video about it. Believe me, once the stories come, I'm ready to drop a video for it. Those are some of the best videos, the story time videos. But it's got to be a good story. You can't just make up bullshit. Low print count like Invincible. Yeah, that's what's cool about those spawn issues that are valuable. It's just like organically valuable because they have low print counts.
MJ, great question. He says, if you come to the UK, what do you want to do? For me, I do want to see the oldest parts of your town for sure. But I really casually just want to walk around. Like whatever you just do regularly. I just want to see, because I'm already going to have my socks blown off by being on a different island in this world. Being that far away from home is going to be heady enough for me. It's going to make me feel intoxicated. You don't think that, you've already been that far away from home. It wasn't crazy.
It wasn't. It was surprisingly regular.
No.
Like, I remember thinking, like, what do you expect? The sky to be red? Like, it's the same planet. Shit looks the same outside.
I felt like I was on a different planet when we went to Alaska.
No, I did not feel like I was.
I did. I was like, are we ever going to see our families again? Like.
Light Sauce, what, he was a serial killer? Yeah, Flip's dad is a pilot. Yeah, man. Didn't he fly to Perth, his dad? Like,
just seeing a different country, like I could be in your regular ass mall or downtown area or walking through. I just want to walk through your neighborhood, maybe, like, because everything's going to be different. I'm going to be so unhinged about driving on the other side of the road that I might have to be sedated every time we drive somewhere.
Yo, Singapore was wild, Eric. Yo, everyone spoke English. They had McDonald's right there with the spicy chicken. Oh
my God, did they speak English in the UK for a little while?
They didn't speak English in Brazil. I thought they were gonna. Babe, did you see this new Final Destination movie? I feel like you did.
Yeah. I want to see all of them though. I haven't seen. I think I've seen the first Final Destination. I don't know that I've seen any of the ones.
Bailey said, "Can't wait to watch the Batman 2 and play GTA 6 when I'm in a nursing home." Are you gonna show us Big Ben, or is that like as lame as people wanting to see Empire State Building?
MJ thrifting in another country. I couldn't imagine.
Austin says the UK is kind of like New York, but they talk a bit funnier. Australia seems safe. The UK not at all. Is Australia safe?
I will have a complete accent from the UK before I leave. When I come home back to America from the UK, nobody's going to be able to stand me.
MJ and the Max are going to be taking us out on the town. Gotta greet Phie with a plate of beans. Oh man, hit some British pubs for a pint.
And I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna draw it. Maybe I should just talk like real American. Hello there, folks.
I'm about caught up. Eric said, "Look, I gotta get back to Lemire. Gotta get on Expedition 33.
He's gotta get plugged back into the matrix.
I gotta plug back in, man. Oh man, look, fun stream. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty, but everybody persevered.
Yeah.
What's for lunch, everyone? Steak and eggs.
I actually have weeds I need to pull today. So when I get up from here, I'm going to go sit out in the front yard and get some weeding gloves on.
Everybody manifest that our buyers get a buyer so we can get the hell out of here. We can start the GemMint World Tour.
Collectively, if we could all just get our prayers together.
Let's just focus our chi.
Prayers for everyone in the group.
But I had a fun stream, man. Always fun hanging out with you guys. We'll be back on Wednesday. Should we do a Friday stream on 4th of July? I think we should. It's in the morning. I
said to him yesterday, I said, I think we should take Friday off. He goes, yes. My brain is already set up to not be working on Friday.
I'll buy you 4th of July sugar cookies from the supermarket, and we could do a live stream. I feel like a lot of people will be off.
Yes, I am.
What up?
I am sick of Florida. I'll go there to visit, but I'm not moving back down there. It's too hot.
Too hot.
It was 100 degrees up here in Indiana. I could imagine what the temperatures were in Florida.
Probably a hellish landscape.
The sun was on vacation in Florida. That's why we were all.
The sun was the sun from stage 2 on Mario 3, where it tries to kill you. All right, y'all. I got to get back on this expedition. Appreciate y'all coming through. Thanks for holding it down. Everyone watching. Everybody commenting. Thanks for the members. Thanks for the super chats. I think we did get a super chat. Thanks for moderating this, and catch you guys later. Stay Minty Fresh. 143.
She wasn't ready for this love thing. All she wanna do is do a little club thing. Go trigger with her friends. Oh, no, you better think again. Oh, you thought that I would sit around and wait around? Baby girl, I'm getting waited on by waiters now. I got the windows down and I'm gone, girl. Hit the flow, do your thing, this your song, girl. You have my heart and you tossed it. I gave you all and you lost it. You had the ball and you dropped it. Look, you been shot and you blocked it. Now I'm ready to fly and I'm doing alright. Sun ain't riding at night while I swerve and say, you done messed up. You done messed up. You done messed up. You done messed up. Cause I don't even know what I was thinking. When I met her, she was with the girl drinking. Man, she wasn't drinking, she was drunk. I know that I was dumb, but everybody plays a fool sometimes. It's no exceptions to the rules of this, and baby, it was something about her eyes, man. Hit her up the next day to see your mind frame. Everything was straight, everything was going good. Got the candles that we listened to the Lauren Hill. Had the mindsets before we did the intercourse, interpreting our dreams, and we discussing the portion and other topics just to see if you were little. You were insecurities and told us you was beautiful, but you had my heart and you tossed it. I gave you all and you lost it. You had the ball and you dropped it. Look, you been shot and you blocked it. Now I'm ready to fly and I'm doing alright. Sun ain't riding at night while I swerve and say, you done messed up. You done messed up. You done messed up. You done messed up. Make more than the first impression, girl. I was trying to leave a brand. Even give Valentine present more than a week ahead. Making sure you were the first girl with a smile. Making sure you were the first girl with them blouse. On the day of came 12 a.m. 8 bar remix. If I found love, Jay Shan. You were writing songs, she'll call you wildin'. But on the real, that was like milk to a cow, man. And it really wasn't nothing. Man, I like the girl that let me stop frontin'. I'm missing you, ain't seen you in days. Can't tell you to go, can't tell you to stay. But there's no reason to worry, cause we both know that you didn't deserve me. Can't be bad because you weren't God's will, and chivalry wasn't there, baby. You the one that killed it. You have